Welcome to the Spokane and Coeur d'Alene housing market update. It's August 2024. In this video, I'm going to bring you the facts that you need to know about the national as well as local housing market. My name is Phil Wells. I'm a real estate agent licensed in Washington and in Idaho who likes to keep up to date with the market, and I want you to be as informed as possible too. In this video, we'll start by getting a national overview of what's been happening. We'll look at pending home sales, mortgage rates, mortgage application rates, national home prices, inventory, as well as days on market. We'll then compare and contrast that national picture to what's happening here locally. Before we get going, go and follow me on Instagram. That's where I'm most active. Let's get into it. Looking first at the most recent data that we have for pending home sales, contract signings were up a strong 4.2% on a month-over-month basis from May into June. Year-over-year contract signings were down 2.6% though. So a strong rebound there in terms of month-on-month sales from May into June there, but still no positive trend emerging in terms of year-over-year sales, at least not yet. Here's what the National Association of Realtors chief economist had to say about June's pending home sales. The rise in housing inventory is beginning to lead to more contract signings. Multiple offers are less intense and buyers are in a more favorable position. He goes on, even more inventory is expected to come onto the housing market in the upcoming months ahead of the normal seasonal declines in the winter. So some strong indication there that more inventory is going to come online, which is great news if you're a buyer. And this might start to have a downward impact on prices, which never stopped rising throughout this period of high interest rates that we've been seeing. Let's move on now and look at mortgage rates. Obviously, the majority of people buy the home with an aid of a mortgage, so it's important to keep an eye on how much these loans cost at any given time. Just for a visual on this recent report from the National Association of Realtors shows that only 28% of buyers in June were cash buyers. Sticking with June for a second so we can really analyze that period in time, mortgage rates at the start of June were at 7.11%, and by the end of the month they were at 7.07%. So a very flat June there in terms of mortgage rates. That's encouraging to see that buyers are entering the market with these rates at around the 7% mark. It probably shows that the resistance mark is right there, right around that 7% mark these days. Since June, rates have started to decline to where they are today at 6.52%. That's the lowest mortgage rates have been in a year. Mortgage rates really want to drop, it seems. I predict that this most recent drop in mortgage rates will have a positive impact on next month's pending home sales, but let's investigate and see what mortgage application rates are doing. So mortgage application rates, that's exactly what it sounds like. We want to know how many people are actually applying for mortgages at any given time, and the beauty of these figures is that they are reported weekly rather than with a 1-month delay like pending home sales are. Weirdly, the weekly reports for July show down 2.6% on a week-over-week basis, up 3.9%, down 2.2%, and then down 3.9%. So honestly, a pretty flat July there in terms of mortgage application rates. Maybe we won't see that swing in pending home sales for July I just predicted. We'll have to wait and see. The most recent week in August, though, shows that mortgage rates are up 6.9%, which is encouraging and to some extent mirrors what I've been seeing in my personal business too. I am seeing a lot more buyers out there heading to lenders and getting pre-approved. I'm also starting to see more buyers at showings waiting for me to finish my showing, or I'm waiting for them to finish their showing. So there are definitely some buyers out there right now. Now let's move on and look at national median home prices and inventory too. National median home prices in June were $442,000, which is up 4% on a year-over-year basis. If mortgage rates stayed high for longer, we might start to see home prices begin to stabilize and maybe even decline. With recent rumors from the Federal Reserve that interest rates are going to begin to come down very soon, the likelihood of prices stabilizing or decreasing is just gone off the table entirely. Inventory nationally is sat at 4.1 months of supply, and homes are remaining on the market around 22 days. So definitely more inventory there, just like The Economist in the pending home sales section mentioned, and just over 3 weeks on market there for a lot of homes, which is actually quite quick. It's looking like quite the balanced market out there. So let's summarize that national picture so we've got something to compare our local markets to. Pending home sales increased on a month-over-month basis, and they continued to decline on a year-over-year basis, but overall they did recover from the sales slump that we saw in May. Mortgage rates are down and are hovering around the 6.5% mark, which is the lowest mortgage rates have been in over a year. Mortgage application rates in July, though, didn't seem too impressive despite lower mortgage rates, but the first week in August did show some promising application rates. Home prices are up 4% with no signs of declining, inventory is up, and days on market are just around 3 weeks. So for more than one reason, we've got people taking advantage of high inventory while the rates are beginning to fall but haven't fallen too far. We've got election season where people are sitting out on the sidelines. For whatever reason, it is looking like something of a balanced market right now, nationally. So let's look at the Spokane market here and see how it compares to that national picture we just outlined. Sales were up 2.4% on a year-over-year basis, which is far better than the rest of the nation's 2.6% decline in sales. I've said it before, but Spokane always exaggerates what the rest of the nation does. That's just the way we do things here, I suppose. Median home prices were down 0.9% to $417,000, so Spokane is currently $25,000 behind the rest of the nation in terms of the median home price there. Some relief in terms of home prices, and combine that with a 6.5% rate, it feels like a good time to be buying before easy money in terms of low interest rates that are on the horizon make these prices boom once again. Inventory remains very low. It's at a 2.5 month supply currently. Local inventory is substantially lower than the rest of the nation's 4.1 month worth of supply, which means one thing: competition. New listings are up 3.5% on a year-over-year basis, which is nice to see. A steady and modest increase like that over the long run will stabilize prices and give people more options when it comes time to buy. You can see days on market of 18 days. That's slightly lower than the rest of the nation's 22 days on market and is up significantly from around April-May time of this year when days on market were only 7 days. Sellers in this market that have the luxury of time, I'm advising them to wait until the Federal Reserve cuts their funds rate, because I am seeing some beautiful homes just slip through the cracks and end up with 1 month on market before they know it. There's no rhyme or reason to it. We're just in a strange market for sellers right now. Conversely, buyers should be taking advantage of this situation where prices are beginning to stabilize and mortgage rates are falling slightly before mortgage rates fall too far and those prices boom once more. And of course, buyers shouldn't overlook those homes that have got a few weeks on market. There's likely nothing wrong with them. They've just been overlooked in this strange market that we're in. Now let's take a look at the Coeur d'Alene market and see how it compares to that national picture we painted before. Actual sales were down 5.1% on a year-over-year basis, which is more pronounced than the rest of the nation's 2.6% year-over-year decline. The median sales price was down 0.08% to $550,000. That's a huge number for median priced homes and is certainly pricing a lot of people out of North Idaho. There are just over 2,300 properties for sale across the Coeur d'Alene MLS, which translates to a 6.24 months worth of supply. Days on market in the Coeur d'Alene area are currently 87 days on market, and that trend is heading downwards. So that's the data across the Coeur d'Alene MLS. Everything would point to a strong buyer's market, except for prices here. People are just not compromising on those prices. Buyers in this market should be targeting those homes with significant days on market if they are looking to secure themselves some kind of deal. And those that are targeting those most desirable homes need to be moving quickly. They need to have everything in line, like their financing, ready to go in order to secure those most desirable listings. Sellers in this market recognize that they are sat on a valuable commodity in one of the most beautiful parts of the country, and while they are willing to sell, they're willing to hold out for several months to get top dollar for their home. However, sellers should recognize that they do need to price their home appropriately and properly prepare it for market in order to stand out from the crowd. That's it for this video. I hope you gained from the video. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you are looking at buying or selling in the Spokane or Coeur d'Alene area, please reach out to me, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, and I'd be honored to work with you. Until the next video, my name is Phil Wells, and thank you for watching.